Hi, my name's Maggie and I'd like to share with you a short PowerPoint presentation on saving French beans. Beans are easy to save. Let me just get that up. So they're an easy seed to save because they're self-pollinated. And so I sow my beans in April in modules. And I hang them in the greenhouse to avoid mice eating them. I have a big problem with mice in my garden. If I sow beans in the garden, the mice will eat them. If I put the trays on the benches, the mice will eat them. And so I hang them from the ceiling of the greenhouse to stop this problem. So dwarf French beans, they're the earliest bean. And they crop over a fairly short period. I always grow my first crop for seeds, and if I grow any later crops, then I grow them for eating and some for seeds as well. To maintain genetic diversity, save beans from at least 10 plants, but more is always better. I like to save from at least 20. Isolation distance is the distance that you grow your different varieties apart. And for climbing French beans, which is what we've got here. We've got a Maggies Belotti bean here. Grow the different varieties 12 foot apart. They can also be separated by time as well as distance. This is a climbing French bean. It's a bit of an anomaly because it's very early flowering. It's a heritage variety and it comes from the Cherokee Indians in America. So Maggies Belotti bean, it's a late flowering bean and therefore it's very useful to grow in the same garden as Cherokee Trail of Tears because then you can separate them by distance as well as time. These I've been growing for many, many years and they're acclimatised to a South Wales coastal garden where it's warm, wet and windy. So allow your beans to dry on the vine. You get good air circulation and the vine and the pods dry really well. When they're fully dry and they're sort of papery, you can harvest the pods and put them somewhere warm and dry to continue their drying until the beans rattle in their pods. Beans can be used for pulses for winter cooking as well as for saving for seed. Again, save it from at least 10 plants. And again, I like to save from maybe 20. Once they're dry, you shell the beans and you again lay them on in another warm, dry place to completely dry. They need to rattle when you drop them onto the tray. Once they're dry, I bag them up and I place the best seeds. I select the very best seeds, the ones I want to grow and I want to share in the library. And I put them in a jar with silica gel for 2 weeks. You can see these are in little voile bags. Don't forget to label them because labelling your seeds is a part of the process that should be done all the way through just to make sure you know exactly what you've got. Once they're fully dry, you can put them in their final airtight jar for storage with a small bag of silica gel. Seed libraries are a long-term system. Borrow seed and then save some of the seed to return to the seed library and then everyone benefits. It's a community project. There is a seed donation form in the featured tab on the Facebook group. The Facebook group is called The Incredible Seed Library and you can also contact us by email on theincredibleseedlibrary@gmail.com. A food revolution starts with seed. Thanks very much.